Hey guys, if you're interested in any figures or figure accessories that I have currently up for sale, go ahead and send me an email. Just go to my channel page on YouTube and go to the About section, click on that, and you'll be able to get in touch with me. How's it going, my fellow collectors? My, another year come and gone so quickly. Again, just like last year, I've only picked up one Hot Toys figure this year. The rest of the Hot Toys figures I didn't pick up for one of two reasons. Money's kind of tight right now, so I had to be really picky with which figures I wanted the most. So one reason was that I wasn't really interested in the figure that Hot Toys presented. Didn't really interest me. I wasn't interested in picking it up. And another reason is because of space issues. So I have to be very selective of which figures I want to get in regards to that aspect as well. But again, like every year, I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a rundown of the top 10 Hot Toys figures of 2021. This list will be comprised of figures that I was tempted to get, or it crossed my mind on adding them to my collection. Or, of course, I already got in my collection. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Take it away, Snake. These are the top 10 Hot Toys figures of 2021. Number 10. Coming in at number 10, we have the Hot Toys Quarter Scale Mandalorian. Another really awesome piece. Comes with an awesome base, where on one side you have the Mandalorian helmet, and on the other side you have IG-11, and on the back it has the E-Web cannon. You can also attach the hover pram to the side of the base. That's the one thing I love about these quarter scale figures. They're starting to come out with really awesome bases that you can put your figures on. As for the figure itself, the Beskar armor, it doesn't have that reflective sheen to it like the Season 2 1/6 scale Mandalorian figure. It looks more like the 1/6 scale Beskar armor from Season 1 figure. But other than that, it's a pretty solid piece. It comes with a boatload of stuff. And you do get a articulated Grogu this time. So yeah, that's the main reason why it's not higher up on the list. The chrome plating on his armor. But yeah, like I said, other than that, it's a really solid piece. So I do recommend it. The reason I didn't get it was because I already have the 1/6 scale Season 2 Mandalorian on pre-order, so I'm waiting for that one. That's one of the reasons why it's so low on my list, is because I plan on getting the 1/6 scale second season of The Mandalorian, and I definitely think that that figure is going to be way better than this one. That's the only reason why it's so low on the list. Number 9. At number 9, we have the upgraded suit SpiderMan from Far From Home. And this is another really good release by Hot Toys. They basically took what was already done with the Spider-Man Homecoming suit, the tech suit, and made it even better with this suit. The main thing being the new head sculpt. They improved on it 10 times over. And this one also comes with a decent amount of accessories. And it's only going to get better from here. The next figure that they're making is going to be the promo edition of No Way Home. It's going to be this exact same suit of the upgraded suit, but it's going to be battle damaged, so they're going to add some weathering and all that. And also another new Tom Holland Peter Parker head sculpt with the face kind of unmasked. The mask is riding on the top of his head, basically, and that's going to be a really good figure. And I believe this figure is still available for retail price in certain stores. So if you've got the cash, it's definitely a good pickup. Or if I were you guys, I would just wait until the promo edition comes out. That's what I would do. Because I think that figure is definitely going to be a lot better than this one. Number 8. Coming in at number 8, we have the Hot Toys Avengers Endgame Thor. Or as fans lovingly like to refer to him, Fat Thor. This is another really awesome figure that has a really awesome head sculpt as well, just like the Captain America figure. Thor really looks like a genuine Viking in this look, which is something that we've never seen before in the MCU until Endgame came out. But yeah, it's really awesome. You get 2 hammers, the Stormbreaker, and Mjolnir. It comes with a bunch of electrical effects and lightning effects. And all the circles on his chest light up just like the Infinity War Thor. And also, it's got luminous reflection effect on his eyes just like the Infinity War Thor as well. So yeah, really awesome piece. Good job, Hot Toys. Number 7. At number 7, we have another character from Avengers Endgame. We have Captain America. Another really awesome figure by Hot Toys. This is the first time we get Cap in his scaled uniform. We also get the broken shield, which Hot Toys got right this time. It's broken in the right places, not like the last figure that they made before this. We also get Thor's hammer that comes with him, his helmet, and 3 different faceplates. So we get an additional expression on his face, because before the figures only used to come with about 2 faceplates. And the best thing on this figure by far is the head sculpt. This is the most accurate looking Chris Evans head sculpt that I've ever seen. Out of all the versions of Captain America that Hot Toys has made in the past, this version is by far the best. Collectors are already using this head sculpt to go on their other Hot Toys Captain America figures. So yeah, really, really awesome release, this one. You can't go wrong if you pick it up. And I believe it's still available in retail stores, so yeah, real good. Number 6. At number 6, we have yet another character from Avengers Endgame. We have the Mark 85 Iron Man. And yes, I had to include the Trinity from this film. Especially this one, because this is Robert Downey Jr.'s last hurrah as Iron Man. But not only that, this is an amazing piece. I love when they do battle damage on figures. I mean, just look at the suit. You have all kinds of scrapes and scratches all over the armor. There's carbon scoring. And I don't know about the head sculpt. I don't know if they're using the same head sculpt that they used with the normal Mark 85. I don't think they are, because I don't think the Mark 85 had an open mouth. Correct me if I'm wrong. This looks like a new head sculpt. I just hope they don't give us the bug eyes that the first version had when they first released the Mark 85. Because like a lot of other collectors, I wasn't very happy with the first head sculpt that Hot Toys released. But judging from these images, the head sculpt looks awesome. The eyes may be too big, but I don't know yet. We'll have to wait to see more reviews of it. There's a couple negatives that prevent this figure from being higher up on the list. One of them being that the light up features on the LEDs, they seem to be very dim from what I've seen on videos on the internet. Maybe I have to see it in person. Maybe they're actually bright, but from what I've seen on the internet, they look dim. And I've seen a couple of reviews already, and they don't look any brighter to me. Maybe it has to do with the batteries. Maybe I have to see it in person, but I'm just going off of what I've seen on the internet. So, another thing that put me off on this figure was that there's practically zero battle damage on his back. What's up with that, Hot Toys? You seriously couldn't give us more battle damage? Like, you're just gonna stop short on his front side and that's it? That makes no sense at all. But yeah, this is a very iconic figure. Like I said before, this is Robert Downey Jr.'s last appearance as Iron Man. So a lot of people are gonna want this. It crossed my mind on picking it up also, but I'm happy with the Mark 50. And there's a lot of other Marvel characters out there that I'm hoping to collect, so I gotta save my space for those characters. And if you had to go with one Mark 85 in your collection, I'd go with this version over the normal clean one, because this one is definitely a lot better. Number 5. At number 5, we have the Hot Toys IG-11 from the Disney Plus show The Mandalorian. Another really awesome figure. I love androids and robots. That's why I'm such a big fan of RoboCop and Terminator. And this one's no exception. The only things I wish it could have come with was a baby Grogu that you can maybe stick in a bag, kind of like how he had in the show when he was riding on his back or his chest. And another downside to this figure is that they give us the same sand base, Star Wars base that we get a million times before. But other than that, yeah, this is a solid piece. It's got light up features on the eyes and also the self detonating bomb that's in his chest that lights up too. So that's really awesome. Really love this figure. You can't Another one where you can't go wrong with picking this up. Number 4. Number 4, we have the PS4 Spider-Man anti-ox suit. This is a suit that the people at Insomniac Games came up with. It's never been done before in any comic books or any iterations of Spider-Man, and they knocked it out of the park. They could have easily made this suit look really silly and stupid, but no, it's awesome. It looks really cool, and it's also got luminous reflective effects on the suit, and you also get Doc Ock's tentacles coming through the base, which is awesome. The only thing I'm worried about is the pleather material that covers the entire suit. I don't know if that's going to degrade over time. So that's something to keep in mind if you're thinking about obtaining this figure. That's the only reason why it's not higher up on my list. Number 3. Coming in at number 3, we have the Spider-Man Homecoming quarter scale tech suit. Hot Toys really knocked it out of the park with this one. If you do plan on picking this one up, I recommend going for the deluxe version because you get a lot more accessories with the deluxe version. Something that Hot Toys has never done before is detach the spider symbol on his chest. So you can do that with this one. And you can have Droney flying alongside Spider-Man. And one of the main reasons why I highly recommend this figure is because of the head sculpt. You guys remember what I said about the upgraded suit Tom Holland head sculpt? Well, this one is on par, if not even more better than that one. The details, the paintwork, and everything is just spot on. They really knocked it out of the park. Another reason why I really recommend this figure is the base. The deluxe version, if you get that, there's 2 modes you can set it up in. There's one where you can have it with Vulture's wing that's just sticking straight up. And the second mode is just to remove that wing and just have the simple base on the bottom. And while we're on the subject of the base, it lights up. And I think there's two modes you can put it on. There's one where the light is pulsing, and the other one where it's just like straight up on. So how can you beat that? Number 2. Coming in at number 2, we have the Hot Toys Batpod from the Dark Knight trilogy. I know, this isn't a figure, it's a vehicle, but I had to include it on this list because it's one of my most anticipated Hot Toys accessories to come in this year. I've been really looking forward to this one. I believe this is the third version of the Hot Toys Batpods that they've made in the past. If I'm wrong, somebody please correct me in the comments below. I never got a chance to own any of the first two versions, so this will be my first Batpod in my collection. Now, I don't know how similar this one's going to be compared to the other two. I just hope that Hot Toys has fixed the issue where the pads on the handlebars keep falling. I hope they fix that, because that's the problem that the other two versions had. They were kind of flimsy, they just kept falling off. Now, according to Sideshow, this vehicle is mostly made of metal, which is cool. It gives it a good weight to it. And the tires are made of rubber, so that's also cool. I don't want to go too much into detail on this one because I do have it on pre-order, so I will be reviewing it once I get it in hand. So all you guys stay tuned to my channel to see that review. But giving it the number 2 spot on the top 10 list of 2020 should give you an idea of my opinions on this vehicle. I can't wait to get it, which should be in a month from now, because I got it from an online retail store here in the US. And you know how it is. The US usually gets Hot Toys figures about a month after it's been released in Hong Kong. So yeah, really awesome piece. Let's move on. Number 1. And here he is, the number 1 figure of 2021. The 1/6 scale Venom figure. Surprise, surprise. And I know there's going to be a ton of people who are going to disagree with me on this choice, but I have to go with this figure because, as I said in my review, Venom is my all-time favorite supervillain in the comic books. And we finally got him in 1/6 scale form, because there's never been a Venom figure before this. So I'm really happy. This was one of my most anticipated figures of this year. A lot of people complained about the tentacles, but they're good. I like them, because in certain versions of the comic books, Venom did use tentacles, like in Ultimate Spider-Man, for example. Venom was using his tentacles as weapons on the regular in that version of the comic book. The only downside to this figure is that it doesn't have a lot of accessories, and the paint apps on the symbiote heads are a little lacking. But other than that, it's a solid figure. I'd recommend it to anyone. So there you go, guys. That is my top 10 list for Hot Toys figures of 2021. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. And until next time, guys, I shall catch you all later on the tube. Alright, bye guys.